Jyoti is asking, Acharya ji, what does it mean when Allah says, don't let your donkey wander loose? It will stray into your neighbor's saffron garden. What is the neighbor's saffron garden for me? Thus goes the verse. Sir, have you forgotten the promise you made in your mother's womb to die before you die? When will you remember what you intended? Don't let your donkey wander loose. It will stray into your neighbor's saffron garden. Think of the damage it might do and the punishment. Who then will carry you naked to your own death? Let's understand this. You are you, and the donkey is the monkey. We just referred to the monkey. What was the monkey? The mind. I called it the monkey. Lalla is calling it the donkey. So the donkey is the mind. The neighbor's saffron garden is the world. The mind has a tendency to always wander into the world. The mind always finds the world very, very attractive. Lovely saffron garden. So the moment it is let loose, it will stray, enter there, unauthorized, without permission. And then what will happen? Once the donkey has done some mischief in the world, in the neighbor's garden, anywhere, it is not the donkey who is questioned. It is not the donkey who is put to task. Nobody comes to the donkey to seek damages. Who suffers? You suffer. The donkey has done what the donkey can do. And who pays the price? You pay the price. Now you have an unnecessary relationship with your neighbor. That is the price. The price is not that you have to compensate him in rupees. The price is that now you are entangled. The neighbor, you had no business to be paired with, to be tied to, is now giving you company. The neighbor now feels he has a right to stand in front of you and to take your time. Otherwise, you could have just walked past the neighbor as you did every day, maybe exchanged a pleasantry or two, and that was all. You could have simply remained in your own individual meditativeness and had no obligation to engage with this neighbor and that neighbor. But now that the donkey has strayed, a needless relationship has come up. Now the neighbor will come and knock at your door. And not only will he knock at your door, he will forcefully knock at your door. He will knock with authority. He will knock as if he has the right. And now you will have to associate. Now you'll have to talk. Now he is demanding something. This is the price that you pay when you let the mind wander loose. It goes here, there, everywhere, and because you are the owner, you now find yourself laden with needless relationships. Now you have to deal with him, with her, with the son, with the father, with the man, with the woman. And why are you dealing with them? Just because your donkey had no discretion. And much more than the donkey, the owner of the donkey had no care. He just let the donkey loose. And that is why, in the closing lines, Lalla says, if you let your donkey loose, and if you let your donkey decide your relationship with the world, then who will carry you naked to your own death? Now you cannot be naked, because nakedness is possible only in your own singular isolation. Now that you are in so many relationships, you will have to wear the colors of the world. Now you will have to live as the world lives. The neighbor is knocking at your door. You cannot open the door naked. Even to just talk to the world, you will have to wear the costume of the world. Now how will you be carried naked? Now how will death become possible? Now you will have to live. Why will you have to live? To compensate. Now that the action has been done, you will have to live to bear the fruits of the action, because the fruits of the action are always in the future. The donkey has done the damage here and there. People are coming to ask for compensations. And what do you tell them? You tell them, I will pay your dues next week. I will pay your dues next month. Now to keep your word, you will have to stay alive. Now you cannot die. And that is such a punishment. If you do not have fulfillment, then you create future. If you have tasks left undone, then you create a future. And that is the worst punishment anybody can get. Now you cannot have the great luxury, the great freedom of closing your books anytime you want. Now you are under obligation to first balance the books, first settle the accounts before you go and sleep, before you go and die. If you die with debt on your head, then, as the old timers say, you will have to be born again to repay the debt. Are you getting it? If you let your donkey do damages, then you will have to live long enough to repair the damages. So Lalla is saying, now, how will you die naked? First of all, you have to wear something. Secondly, you have to settle something. And that is such a great punishment, misery. All just because you did not understand the donkey. You trusted it too much, or you were simply careless.